Peace, y'all, and high frequencies. Black Fit Witch here. I thought I was going to be able to do this live when I came from the gym, because I'm just coming from the gym, but time has moved and it's a lot of things going on. But I want to dive into the dream last night, y'all, and it was on some major, like, infiltration, straight spy stuff. It was it was wild. So earlier I posted in my stories on the Black Fit Witch Instagram page, like as soon as I woke up this morning, and I had that dream because it was exciting. It was exciting, y'all. The dream was very, very, very fun, insightful, impactful, and it reminded me of a damn movie. And I felt like I was in a movie, y'all, but it felt I was in the body of this person, which, okay, it was me, but it was like on point. So I'm just gonna go into the dream because I gotta share this with y'all, because I'm like, damn, you know, sometimes I go to sleep very intentional about what I want to go into, what realm or what dimension do I want to go into while I'm sleeping. And last night I went to sleep listening to something on astrology, and I wasn't intentional, I would say, like I normally am, about what I'm going to see or do, you know, in the dream space. So it kind of just happened, but it was amazing. So in this dream, it was me and probably some other ladies, and it was almost like we knew, you know, we've done this before, this is what we do. We had got to this prison, and at this prison, you know, we were infiltrating this prison to take down whoever it came over to take over the prison. Y'all, I don't even know, but we had to put on the uniform. We put on the orange jumpsuit uniform, and it was kind of like, it happened like in a snap. Like, it was almost like, okay, we got to put on this uniform, and then we had it on, and that's what happened. So we had on this orange jumpsuit. Well, let me go back. The other ladies that was in the group put it on before I did, because we had already agreed on how we were going to roll in and do this job. And it was on some, my favorite movie is The Point of No Return. That's been one of my favorite movies. I think I've shared it with you all before. Ever since I was a little girl, I think I probably was about 11 or 12 when it came out, with Bridget Fonda. And she ends up, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it because it correlates to my dream. Well, she ends up being this drug addict on the street. I think somebody gives her some bad drugs or something. She blacks out. She ends up in this underground, like, spy CIA type of shit, where they have brought her back to life. But for her to live, she has to be this undercover agent for them. She's like a higher hit woman. She's a hit woman. And so they're training her. She has to learn etiquette on how to be a woman, you know, on the seductive side, on even how to speak when she's at dinner with different type of executives that she may have to kill. She's trained on weaponry, martial arts, dress, they change her hair, everything. So you have, it's one of my favorite movies. I love Point of No Return. I might look at it tomorrow. I love it. So she's this hit woman. She's this spy, and she's this hit woman. She gets the hit she has to do, and she goes in, she set it up, she bomb, build, and shoot people in the head. She cold with it, y'all. She just cold with it. They give her this whole nother alias, and she goes off, she tries to run away and live a totally separate life. She wants to live a normal life. She's tired of doing this killing and all this kind of stuff. But then they find her. Her groomer is what I call him. He finds her. And so she just wants to get out, but they give her a hit. At the end, I'm not going to even tell y'all the end because I don't want to ruin it, but the movie is called The Point of No Return. I'm going through all of that to tell you that my dream was so very similar to me being a hit woman or this spy. We were like infiltrating the prison. I'm going to go back into that. And so the ladies and I, who were, you know, these hit women who were going in to take this other people down, we had already went over what we was going to do, but the ladies that I was with did something totally different than what I told them to do. They went ahead of the plan. I wasn't even dressed with my orange suit on before they was in their orange suit and going and attacking. So since they was already on attack, I had to quickly, I jumped into my orange suit like it just, next thing I know, it's on. It's like go gadget jumpsuit. It's on, right? I have this orange jumpsuit on, right? And then next thing you know, I'm being attacked. So I'm just like, okay, they know who I am because the ladies that went before me and I already, you know, jumped out and then go with the plan. So now I got to be on call. So boom, like folks coming at me shooting. I grabbed one of their people who was on the opposition, who on the opposing side. I grabbed one of their ladies and I'm holding her in front of me as protection, as a shield. So if anybody try to shoot me in the head or anything, it's hitting her. So she's in front of me, and then it ends up like she's a dead body because she's getting all these hits. My other arm, y'all, I'm blocking, I'm using weapons, I'm moving, I'm the Matrix in this thing. I'm seeing weapons like swords, shanks, all kind of stuff being thrown at me. I just remember these knives and these sharp blades being thrown at me, and I was dodging that shit like yeah, I was like, wait, I promise you it was so much fun. So I'm dodging it, but yet I'm shooting it back. I still got oh girl is my covering while I'm dodging all of these people trying to hit me. And it was like everybody was trying to get me, but they couldn't touch me. Everybody was trying to throw whatever, fight, blah, 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 blah. I had no covering because the other lady was already gone doing what they had to do. And I had to make sure, because they just was aiming at me, that was good. And y'all, it was some other parts of the dream I'm not even going to go into. That was the main part that I wanted to share with the dream. And the reason why I wanted to share it, because the moral of the story is always a moral of the story. The overall meaning to it is just so, oh gosh. And y'all can take it and receive it however you want to receive it, because I feel like this message is not just for me, but it's for all of us. That many of us, like me, we have been through so much shit. Folks done tried to take us down. They've been saying all kind of words on our name. They've been slandering us. They've been throwing out all type of shit. Like in the church, folks say, you know, the devil been coming at it with all his tricks. Like the devil been trying to hit you with all his tricks, but it ain't been able to work. They can't take you down. You're untouchable. You are untouchable. And so being able to maneuver and move, you know, how the Matrix was, I think that was in what, 99, 98 when the Matrix came out, whatever. And moving, being able to dodge. We've been dodging shit, y'all. Stuff that was supposed to take us out and kill us and have us have this physical body under the ground or cremated or whatever, did not work. None of that worked. All right. We are survivors because we are here for a reason. So when I thought about it, when I woke up and I remember the blaze coming at me and I'm being able to dodge it. I had me a covering. I was holding the lady as my covering. that was on the opposition. And it just lets you know that we are covered. Like, no matter what star system you are from, we're here for a mission. And as we go through all of these different trials and things in life, I don't want you all to forget that this really is a mission. That nothing is going to happen out of the ordinary that's not already written, that you didn't agree to for it to happen, because we're here for a particular mission. I said this a few days ago, that we are here to raise the frequency and the vibration on this planet. All right. So we can't get too wavered and caught up in the luxuries of this life, or, the fruits that come from being in this earth realm, even if it's just nature, even if it's just sitting under the trees. We can't be in nature for too long. We can't enjoy, the earthly things for too long. We got to stay knowing that everything that we're doing is to raise the frequency on this planet and to stay on the mission. So the balance is, yes, we'll go out in nature and we'll, hug a tree or lay in the grass and do yoga or stretch or breathe. But then we also know that we got to interact with people and talk to them. Just our voice, our vibration of our voice, I've talked about this before, changes the frequency within somebody else. You'll know them by their voice. The voice and the vibration of a person gives you information on their character. All right. So we've been dodging, going back to the message, y'all. We've been dodging. It's been missing us. It's been trying to hit us. All of this stuff has been trying to take us out. But it couldn't. Because now we are in September. We are in the 7th month of September. And I know I had a couple of people who was like, what is that? Sept. S-E-P-T. Okay, originally in the calendar, before the Gregorian calendar, y'all, it was the 7th month. It was the 7th month before the Gregorian calendar. So based on the name September, I'm just basing on the name, what I hear is telling me it's the 7th month. All right. And normally, a lot of people, we look at the year starting around the spring equinox. All right. So that's the time when we have equal sunlight and equal moonlight. The days are balanced. So the balance in the day marks on the spring equinox, usually is about March 20th. That's the beginning of the year. So if we mark March as the beginning, so we're marching in the Ides of March, and we're going now, we're in Sept, which is 7, in the 7th month of September. So my mind just initially goes to September is the 7th month. The 9th month would not be like nano, or nine, something that has to do with the number 9. So my energy just gravitates to this being the 7th month. We also look at the 7th month as being the month sometime of completion, of everything coming together and working out for our good. So even in that dream, as me being like this secret agent spy, like the point of no return, I felt like that's everything that was going on. But it was also showing me, like, in this life, Dina, in Miss Fitness Deep and Black Fit Witch and Diva D, you have dodged all of these things in your life, girl. You done dodge bad relationships. You done dodge being robbed, being held at gunpoint. You done dodge so many things, y'all, that we have been through. So many traumatic experiences we've been through in this life that we've been able to dodge. But we're still here standing, because guess what's coming up? The harvest moon. All right. So we're here now to reap the harvest, and the harvest is coming. All right. The harvest is coming. It's actually, we're in it right now. We're actually in the harvest. All right. So what's going to start happening now is things are just going to be started coming your way just easily. You're going to be like, damn, what? This is what I dreamed of. These are the things. This is some of these things of life that I dreamed of, but I'm not pulled into it. I'm not going to allow it to regulate my movements and change who I am. But these are some dreams that I wanted in this lifetime while I was here, raising the frequency and the vibration of this planet and changing the consciousness of the individuals that I come in contact with, right? All right. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you all. We can get the fruits of our labor and our suffering and our trauma that is coming now in September, this 7th month, the month of completion. It was the 7th month before. They didn't change the name. It's still the 7th month now. They flip shit, fuck it up in all kind of ways, y'all. So you have to be able to see beyond what they're telling us and just flow with the energy. I've gotten in a mindset that I'm beyond the calendar, the holidays, all of that kind of stuff, and I'm just flowing with what it feels like. And shit, if it feels like the 7th month of completion and the harvest moon coming, that's what I'm gonna rock with. I don't even need it to make sense to nobody. I'm at the point now, like, I don't need anything to make sense to anybody but my essence. If my essence is telling me this is what it is, then that's just what I'm gonna rock with. So y'all, I hope you all take that of what you've been through. Like I said, going in to infiltrate, the dream was very vivid. It was amazing. I got to go back and look at Point of No Return. It's one of my favorite movies, y'all. Love it, love it, love it. I love anything that has to do with like female I don't know why, but I love anything that has to do with women who are like spies, secret agents, or like Bridget Fonda, hit women. Like, I like that kind of stuff. I think, you know, and I think in one of my lives, I probably was that. And that was what I was experiencing as well in that dream of that energy. Because I like a whole lot of warrior stuff. I like to go, you know, to the range. I love to shoot guns. I love archery. I love doing that. I love martial arts. I've been doing that since I was 12, you know, and I'm 42. So I've been doing martial arts for 30 years, right? So I love it. And so when I had that dream, I connected it to that, but I also connected it to the fact that we've dodged all those things that were meant to take us down and under and kill us. And now the harvest is coming. We have a full moon, harvest moon coming, I think it's September the 9th. So we're looking at the 7th month, the month of completion, coming into our harvest. And for me, it just connects. It just connects. It just says, hey, completion, harvest. Completion, harvest. And so whatever it means for you, I'm calling it in. I'm calling it forth. I want you all to do the same. Please, 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 please. My sister, check her out. Velvet Ma'at. Please check out Velvet Ma'at. She knows the emerald tablets. She breaks down the emerald tablets, baby, like no other. And I know when I was into the emerald tablets a couple of years ago, my dreams were extremely heightened. You all can go back in these videos. My dreams were just extremely heightened, off the charts. And I was talking to you all about that during that time. And so she breaks it down. She talks about a lot of things that's going on, the Hollywood oaths. She talks about magic. She talks about all of the things that we are probably curious about that's going on that we don't know, behind the scenes that are really in our face. So check out Velvet Ma'at, y'all. Shout out to sis. Shout out to sis Divine Connection 228. She is an intuitive. She's a Reiki master healer. She does tarot, oracle cards, and she receives information and downloads from beyond this level of existence, and is amazing. I know she does virtual online Reiki sessions, and she also does virtual online tarot. So please go like, share, subscribe, and then reach out to her if you're someone who needs that in your life, y'all. So that was my dream. That's what I wanted to share. I wanted to go a little bit more deeper into it, but I'm supposed to be somewhere at 7 o'clock and it's 6:13 right now. So as always and forever, I leave you in peace and